There are so many things that kind of go on in life that I do not really know. I am 18 and I, I do stuff, make mistakes, get rewarded, you know, appreciated, negligated, whatever it might be. Um, I've been thinking a lot about how I want to conduct myself recently online because I see myself as someone that has to somewhat protect myself a bit. Um, I believe this more so out of a prospect that the internet and the world is not as it once was when I was younger. But in truth, it's always kind of been how it's been. People talk about how it's been climate wise, where it's like, politics has never been this heated, or you can't even express your opinion on the internet. When in reality, it's always been like that. There are still places where you can go out and express yourself as much as you really want to, but you have to find those places. And that's the thing. I am a person with many traits, with many qualities, with many ideas, prospects, and thoughts in mind. And I've decided that I could stay silent if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm no longer interested to stay silent. If I want to be who I want to be, you know, I deserve other people to speak how they want to speak. You play a game where you're always quiet all the time. You're always, talking less and less. You know, you're always going to have more and more of problems that arise. Sometimes being silent is alright. Sometimes being silent is good, right? But the main problem is that staying silent all the time is not something I want to do. You just have to be smart about it. That's the thing. And I believe that I have been mistreating myself very heavily. This video is less about anyone in particular. It's more that I believe that I have not been treating myself right. I have been very afraid of how other people will think, how other people will treat the type of person that I could be or that I am. But I've recognized recently that a lot of what goes on my head are just simply things and ideas that go on my head. And for the longest time, I've had a very paranoid onset in my life. It had happened since September due to an event which I will not disclose uh, because this is not really important to the conversation. Maybe another time I'll discuss it. But I was super, super afraid of the feeling of conflict. I understand that conflict will and has happened in the months after September. I understand that things will happen in the future of my life. But I recognize that in order for me to be the most up, honest person that I can be, honest means that you gotta piss people off. Honest means that you gotta be what you want to do, what you want to discuss, talk about, become, whatever you might want to be. Power yourself. Fight for your right. Do what you got to do. And if people have a problem with it, people talk. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want to say. But it's all up as to if I am ready for that. And after giving it considerate thought over the past couple months, I am not ready in the sense that I know everything about what I'll do in my following years to come. But I know that I can speak and I know that I think. And if I don't express what I feel and what I want to talk about, and I don't allow others to criticize or compliment or do whatever they want with my work, with my ideas, with my thoughts, and my specific interests in mind, my specific goals, everything, then if I can't do that, it's not really much work for me to just kind of flounder around. I want to be an artist. I want to be someone that does art, not exactly for a living, because I don't seek art for a living, but I believe art is a cultural movement. You can discuss and make your own new form of culture through art. And I believe that I can do a lot as to what I want to do in art, what I can talk about in art. I believe art is very important. But in also choosing that, you can also think of life. You have a life goal, a prospect, an idea. Life is also something that is important for the person to live by, person's morals, person's ideas, thoughts, perspectives, and interests. And that is the thing. I may not be ready for everything that comes in my way, every conflict, every, you know, positive moment, negative moment, compliment, complaint, um, anything along those lines. But I recognize that, I got life, and it's up for me to live that life. I may not say or do the exact thing you want me to. I may piss you off, or you might be infatuated with me, adore me, like me so much that you wish you could fuck me or some shit. And that's the thing. It's like, do what you gotta do. Say what you gotta say. I may not agree with everything in the same way you may not agree with everything. This is not about any one person, no groups involved, no person is in my mind directly about this. It's all a figurative, contextual ball of energy. Energy that I have to focus on because I believe I've been scared of my energy. I understand that I am one person. I understand that I have many things I can do in my life. It's all about what I want to do. I have pushbacks. I sometimes do hold myself back. I sometimes don't want to say what I want to say. And this isn't going to change that, but it will make my struggle a bit more known. It's a struggle that I'll always have of my sort of young life. But it's a struggle that if I don't fight it, then it's going to probably be there when I die. And it's with that struggle that I understand how and what I should do. I do my best as to accepting my fate in life. My fate in life is probably not going to be something that is going to be 100% good for everyone, 100% bad for everyone. As I think and as I see it, I'll make my own sort of things. I might not be controversial. I might not. I may be. I may not. on whatever you want to throw on me, whatever buzzwords you want to throw on me. But I'm gonna let everyone else be the deciding choice. I'm not going to let myself be that choice because nothing will show confidence that you do what you like to do and you love what you want to do than trying to hold yourself back. Nothing's going to show that if you hold yourself back. You got to do what you got to do. So, with that, there's going to be a lot of things that will happen for the next um, couple of months, couple of years, couple of decades. Um, we'll see how that goes. For now, take care.